Hey, straight ahead, right in front of you.
Can we see the fashion?
Over the shoulder now. And let's see the outfit one time, Bianca. Let's see the outfit.
Beautiful. Girl, we don't know what exactly is going on with Kanye West and his wife Bianca, but these two are moving weird, and that's an understatement. Now, Kanye and Bianca are known for their interesting fashion choices, to say the least, but they had us gagged at the Grammys, and not in a good way. Bianca turned up to the Grammys in her birthday suit, if you know what I mean, and it looks like Kanye's ex-wife Kim might not exactly be in support of the shenanigans that are playing out in front of the world. Everyone came out to call Kim salty when it was reported that she had issues with Kanye and Bianca, but it looks like we might have been too harsh on Kim, because Kanye and Bianca are out here wilding every single day. So what exactly did Kim have to say about Bianca turning up naked to the Grammys? Let's spill the tea. To be fair, this is not the first time that people are calling Kanye and Bianca out for their weird behavior, but it has never been this bad before. I mean, sure, he had her wearing some interesting fashion pieces, but at least she had some covering. There's also the time that she stepped out in a sheer dress, but at least she had a pillow covering her body. Now, before y'all come out and say that Bianca was always this way and Kanye never changed her, that's not true. Before she got together with Kanye, this is how she used to dress. And as you can see, she was a lot more covered up than she was after she got with him. But that's not all, because fans also noticed that she changed her looks completely. For example, she used to have long brown hair before him, and when they got together, she did a complete 180, cut her hair short and dyed it blonde. So how do we know that Kanye was behind all of this? Well, for one, it's because he has a long history of being controlling with the women that he dated. I mean, sure, he transformed Kim into a fashion powerhouse and helped her get the respect of the industry, but at the same time, we can all agree that he was kind of controlling. When they first started dating, Kanye made her throw out every single outfit in her closet so she could start all over again with new and better clothes that he chose.
Keep things.
But you gotta like ready to clean out everything.
He's a fashion designer and he loves clothes, so I'm excited to like collaborate with him to see what his take on fashion is.
But that's not all, because according to Kim, he would often pick out her clothes, and when she refused to wear them or tried to pick out what she wanted to wear on her own, he would throw tantrums. To be fair, he had her looking good, but it still didn't change the fact that he was controlling and manipulative. He also did the same thing with Julia Fox when they started dating. Now, I think we all can agree that that specific relationship was weird AF, but Kanye immediately took over her wardrobe entirely, and he switched things up, dressing her like his ex Kim. Kim was in her Balenciaga era at the time, and Kanye was still obsessed with Kim, so it only wasn't all that surprising that he wanted to make Julia into another Kim. Don't even get me started on how he turned a date night with Julia into an impromptu fashion photo shoot right in the middle of the restaurant. And to make matters worse, it was their second date. In an interview at the time, Julia wrote, "At the restaurant, Ye directed an entire photo shoot for me while people dined. The whole restaurant loved it and cheered us on while it was happening. After dinner, Ye had a surprise for me. I mean, I'm still in shock. Ye had an entire hotel suite full of clothes. It was every girl's dream come true. It felt like a real Cinderella moment. I don't know how he did it or how he got all of it there in time, but I was so surprised. Like, who does things like this on a second date or any date? Everything with us has been so organic." It clearly wasn't that organic, because they broke up a few weeks later. But the point is that Kanye is known to take 100% control of his partner's wardrobe. He did a pretty good job when it came to Kim and Julia, but when it comes to Bianca, well, let's just say that he seems to be a little bit unhinged, and fans are convinced that he is secretly punishing her for Kim leaving him. Now, this is a conspiracy theory, but it does make sense. I mean, Bianca kind of looks like Kim, and I know y'all remember Kanye's crash out when Kim left him. He went on a long rant for months and only calmed down when he got with Kim's lookalike. So is this whole thing a big humiliation ritual, or is there something else going on? Well, we may never know for sure, but what we do know is that Kanye seems to be escalating in his behavior. He and Bianca attended the Grammys over the weekend, even though they were uninvited. While Kanye was dressed like Kanye in typical black pants and t-shirt, Bianca only wore a fur coat over a completely see-through dress. We thought that was all, but child, she pulled a major shocker when she did this. Girl, the way I screamed when that happened, that was just so unnecessary. But somehow, that still wasn't the craziest part. After she was done showing off her naked body, Kanye then grabbed her and they left the event. This means that he had no intention of attending the show, and the only reason he went was to show Bianca's body off and no other reason. I love Kanye, but that's kind of weird. This whole situation reminds me of the allegations about him controlling her. When they first got together, there were multiple headlines praising them and saying stuff like, Ye has been a megastar for 2 decades and counting, and his first marriage was to someone who lives almost full-time in front of a camera. Bianca and Ye have a totally different vibe. They are very private, very affectionate, and totally devoted to each other. I think they both enjoy carving out time that's just for them. Another insider spoke to US Weekly and said, things couldn't be better for Kanye and Bianca, and they're doing amazing. Kanye feels like he finally met someone who truly gets him and loves him for the person he is. Bianca compliments Kanye on so many levels, and he appreciates and respects her opinions. She really keeps him grounded, and he's feeling better than ever. However, the narrative soon changed, with multiple insiders expressing concern for Bianca's well-being. One of her friends spoke to the Daily Mail saying, Bianca is stuck and her friends are trying to save her, but no one can because of the blockades Kanye has put up around her. Everyone is extremely concerned. This isn't who she is. She is an incredibly outspoken and lively person who is never one to keep her mouth shut. Look like she's got to get Kanye's stamp of approval before she opens her mouth in public. No wonder she seems so tight-lipped in that viral video.
Yeah, it's the same. I said just a pair of shorts I wanted to see.
Yeah, I get your number.
I'm married.
For real? Oh, damn.
Things took a turn for the worse when news sources spilled tea about Kanye being super controlling, revealing that the situation was even more of a hot mess than we thought. The source said, Kanye has a set of rules for Bianca, which includes never speak and wear what he wants her to wear. Well, this certainly explains the weird outfits, but somehow that's not even the worst part about this, because it gets worse. The source also added, she is also required to eat certain food items and to work out even though Kanye doesn't work out. He has been able to control Sensori completely because he allegedly convinced her that they're royal. She has no mind of her own anymore. Rumor has it that her family and friends tried to stage an intervention, but it totally backfired. She believed that her friends were just green with envy over her celebrity husband and that they weren't really looking out for her. An insider said a few of her friends were finally able to reach her, but she wasn't interested in talking, nor was she interested in anyone's concerns for her. This is a really nasty situation, and I hope that Bianca gets all the support she needs, and soon. Fans commented, I'm not posting that picture of Bianca Sensori, but there is something wrong with Kanye to do that to his wife. It seems clear he is trying to humiliate her. I've seen Bianca Sensori naked more than I've seen myself naked. Bianca is literally a stand-in for Kim. She looks like Kim and he can't humiliate Kim like that, so he's doing it by proxy. Also, he probably gets off on dominating a white woman and parading her around like a prop. And any woman who has been physically or emotionally will recognize the blank look on Bianca Sensori's face. Her eyes say it all. But I want to know how you feel about this, so drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.